Hey guys, it's Elisa, and today I have a book haul. So in the month of April, I didn't purchase a lot of physical books, so I'm going to go ahead and show you some ebooks that I went ahead and purchased in April as well, just to kind of give you a variety of books that I went ahead and purchased. So I'm going to start off with the ebooks first. Take a Chance by Abbi Glines. This is book 6 in the Rosemary Beach series, which encompasses the Fallen series and the Twisted series, and this is book 1 for Grant and Harlow. We meet them in Fallen. We meet Grant in book 1 because he is Rush's stepbrother, if I'm not mistaken, and Harlow, we meet her in book 3. I want to say it could be 2. I think it is 3. I can't remember. It's been a while, so I'll probably have to reread them just to kind of refresh my memory. And ever since the whole thing with Grant and Nan and everything, like, I loved his interaction with Harlow, the little bit that they had in book 3, so I want to know what's going to happen between them, so that is why I went in and purchased it. Bad for You by Abbi Glines. This is book 7 in the Seabree series. I recently read books 1 through 6, and book 7 follows Kurt Corbin, who is a singer for a very popular band. Comes out a lot in book 6, Misbehaving, and Kurt is your bad boy. He is so bad, and he has addictions. So in Abbi Glines' fashion, I can't wait to see him become reformed and fall in love. Possession by J.R. Ward. This is book 5 in the Fallen Angel series. I have not read 1 through 4. I do own them. It's not that I don't want to read them, it's just I haven't dedicated any time to them, and I know that I should, especially that there are some characters, some very like small side characters in the Black Dagger Brotherhood world that come out in the Fallen Angel series, and I know book 6 is coming out in October, if I'm not mistaken, but J.R. Ward did go ahead and say that there might be some merging between the Fallen Angels world and the Black Dagger Brotherhood world, and I am intrigued to want to go ahead and figure out what that is. Significance by Shelly Crane. This is book 1 in the Significance world. I have heard a lot of good things about this book. I know Sharon over at Magnificent Books enjoyed it a lot, so I'm intrigued to go ahead and pick it up. It was on sale in ebook format, so that is what I went ahead and purchased it. If she enjoyed it so much, I'm more than sure that I am, and I'll probably end up purchasing the paperback editions sometime in the future. Tears of Tess by Pepper Winters. This is book 1 in the Monsters in the Dark series. This is a new adult book. It is actually considered like a dark contemporary read or dark romance, and I like those for some reason, and I heard a lot of good things about Pepper Winters. I have not read anything she's written before. I know that this story has like this little disclaimer where it says not suitable for people sensitive to grief, slavery, and non-consensual sex. It's a story about finding love in the strangest of places, a will of iron that grows from necessity, and forgiveness that may not be enough. So that alone intrigued me, and I have this thing about dark romance that I like to read, so I can't wait to get into it. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the physical books that I went ahead and purchased in the month of April. White Hot Kiss by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is book 1 in a new series. I was going to originally purchase this in ebook because I own the novella in ebook, but when I was at Barnes & Nobles, I saw this little, it's not a sticker, it's on the book, but I guess this little notification letting you know that there is bonus content included, and I have no idea if that's part of the ebook, but I was like, why not take it? So I went ahead and purchased it. This is a young adult book that follows Layla, who is half demon, half gargoyle, if I'm not mistaken, and her kiss is deathly to anybody that has a soul, and she falls for a boy, or she has his feelings for this boy named Zane, who is like a hunter of demons or something like that. So that's complicated. Along comes Roth, who is a demon who knows her secret, and they have no problems kissing. But is she willing to risk her connection with Zane and his family, since his family did go ahead and help raise her. Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. This is a new adult book that recently came out, and I love Colleen Hoover's writing. So when I saw this on sale at my local Sam's, it was like $6, $7. Like, I was like, I can't leave this at the store. This follows Sydney. She's a 22-year-old who is happy with her boyfriend, and her life is all rainbows and sunshine until she finds out that her boyfriend is sleeping with her best friend, and everything kind of goes down the drain from there until she meets Ridge and is intrigued by him, and it follows their journey, and I can't wait to read this book. So, the final book that I'm going to go ahead and show you is my most prized possession for the month of April that I've been waiting months for, and was so happy to go ahead and get the book, that I was so happy when I received it that I couldn't read anything else. I was in the beginning of April reading these two books, and I just couldn't read them. I was dragging my feet trying to read them. As soon as my best friend sent me an Instagram message with letting me know that our books had arrived, that I just couldn't read anything else. So it took a while before I was actually able to get them because of logistics reasons. I'm going to go ahead and show you, and that book, and you probably know what it is, but I'm still going to gush about it, is The King by J.R. Ward. This is the book 12 in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, and actually, guys, there was a mix-up. Basically what happened, to tell you the story, is that my best friend J.R. Ward had a virtual signing. So if you ordered the books from her and you paid for them and everything, like, they would sign the books and then ship them to you. That is what she did. But what came in the mail was, bam, 2 sets of books. So actually my friend got 4 because she purchased one for herself and one for me. So when we got these puppies, we weren't sure if it was a mix-up, like if we got somebody else's sets of books or anything like that. And my best friend was like, what should I do? And like, she's like, I'm gonna email the author. And I was like, okay. So she emailed the author. The author was like, if it has both of your names, then mistakes happen, you guys can keep them, but if it's somebody else's, we'll make an arrangement, whatnot. So her books, she had opened them, they were both under her name. Me, it took like a couple 4 or 5 days before I was able to actually look at my books, and when I was able to actually open them, they're both signed to me, but I wanted to show you guys the beautiful wrapping and everything that she does and open it for you and everything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do like a revealing. So what she normally does, because I've seen it in the past with all of the books, she's wrapped them in like this tissue paper that's themed kind of with the color of the book, since all the dust jackets have been different colors and things like that. So as you noticed with the King, it's very prominent red and black. So this is what it looks like, and then it has this little sticker. See it? Can you see it? There you go. That has like my name and the black dagger, and I guess this is like the order number and something like that. So, and the back is just taped. So you open the wrapping. So this is kind of sticky, like it will tear it, and it comes like this. And ta-da! I have 2 books, and what I'm super happy about is that they actually, I love it, it's so pretty. What I love is that it has different, like, she didn't sign them the same, so I love that. So this one says, to Lisa from Yvette, with best wishes, if I'm not mistaken, and then J.R. Ward. So, and to this one says, to Lisa with very best wishes and a BDB love, J.R. Ward. So, you guys, I was fangirling so much. We emailed the author and we told her, and she's like, well, it happens. I was like super, super happy that I got one, alone 2 King copies. So I was like, I guess from now on we're gonna buy from J.R. Word and do the ritual signing. Because you never know, you might get an extra book. But yeah, so this is my book haul. If you guys have read any of the books that I mentioned, if you guys have already read The King, let me know in the comments down below. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!